Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you the perfect settings for the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. So you're going to hit capture, just exit out of that, and wait for this to load up. Unfortunately, the program that you have to install on this is really slow, so if you don't like this, some people use XSplit, but I have problems with XSplit, but yeah. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to go full screen for you people. But for the Roxio Game Capture, this is the settings I like to do. I'm going to show you these settings first because I don't know why. But these are like really good settings for me. I use these all the time. The saturation is very low, and really just gives it more in-depth colors. So that's why I raise it to 151. And if you're playing like Black Ops 2 and stuff like that have a lot of colors, Black Ops 2 doesn't really have a lot of colors, but if you play a game that has a lot of colors and you want to record all that good stuff, put the saturation up. Don't oversaturate it though. The contrast, it's pretty good, set to 128. The hue is on 131, and the brightness, I made it a little brighter, but for some games you're gonna have to make that even more brighter if you're playing in like the dark in the game. So that's what I do. And for input, I do component, and if you're on the Xbox 360, HDMI is the way to go. The quality that I have is right here. I will show you, I think it's in options, the actual bitrate. The quality is, I think, 11,000 kilobits per second. So I usually set this to 720p, but if you have a beast PC, you can do 1080i. Yeah, 1080i. If you have a beast PC and you really like to upload in really high quality, but for me I just use HD 720p. And again, if you do have a beast PC, I'm talking about, you know, a fairly good graphics card, fairly good RAM and CPU, then you could change the quality. But also you gotta remember this: if you do change the quality, the file size is going to be much bigger. So if you don't have a big HDD, unless you use SS or SDD, which I think it's SD or SSD, if you use that, I don't know why you would be using it, but if you do use that and you have like a small HDD or something, then put this to lower for lower file sizes. And if you want more quality but bigger file size, you're going to want to put the quality all the way up. I usually keep it on 11,000, like I said. It's pretty good quality. Let me just adjust it. But yeah, this is what's gonna happen once you mess around with that. It's gonna go black and then it's gonna pop up again. At the end of this video, I will actually show you some quality in HD 720p on this bitrate 11,000, which is fairly big size. 20 minutes is probably around a gig or two, which, you know, it's kind of hard to do that. Set capture length. This is for some people. I don't usually do this, but those are just for some people that like to do that. Here, this is very important, and a lot of people don't go over this in the actual video when you're doing this. If you are doing a commentary, put this down so that you could hear yourself, because if you put this all the way up, you're not gonna hear yourself. It does not matter. It's just much easier, less editing. If you're just showing some gameplay, put this up. Don't put it up all the way because it's too loud, unless people have, you know, really soft speakers or whatever. But I usually keep it around here, and if I'm doing commentaries, I would lower it down here. So either here if you're, you know, just doing regular gameplay, but if you're doing commentaries, lower it down so that you can actually speak and they can hear you. And that goes for basically all games. And that is the setup that I use for the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro for this settings. And for my PS3, I just showed you how to set it up. Very easy, I guess you could say. It's fairly easy. But yeah, those are the settings that I use, and they work perfect. The Roxio Game Capture HD Pro doesn't usually what's called crash or anything. So if you do have a Beast PC, you could ramp up those settings a little bit more if you like that. Guys, please subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and favorite it and show it to your friends. Alright guys, bye.